Duke. Every great rock star has to have a cool name. SuLE.
Yeah.
And like a lot of rock stars that were born with a cool name, were given a cool name, they think it was so cool when you were young. Was that your story growing up?
Yeah, very much so, yeah. I mean, a lot of people who know me when I was a kid know me as SuLE, and they still remember me that way. As an artist, I like to go by SuLE. Yeah, that's my name. That's a name that I was given by my parents, and yeah, I wouldn't want it any other way. So when you're in a place, you know, with 20,000 plus people, and, you know, they're all eyes on you, and you're playing guitar and you've got 40 people, 40 backup singers, it's a thrill. Because you see everyone's eyes. Everyone who's wearing glasses in the audience, the lights reflect their glasses, and so you see all these everywhere. You don't actually see anybody, but you see that.
Reflection of their glasses.
Reflections of people's glasses. So you see that out there, and you're kind of like, oh my God. But I asked myself, you know, watching Celine Dion perform, I was like, could I do that? Could I be in front of the front person in an act for this many people? And I got to answer my question pretty soon after. I don't like musical boundaries. I mean, you know, there's infinite amount of possibilities in the universe. You can just go and do anything. Why just limit yourself right away from the get-go by limiting your career? There's all these different styles of music that I like, and yeah, I don't want to box myself out of any of them. I want them all to be part of what I'm doing.
Planet Studios, this is where the next phase, which is, I believe, the full-length debut album. I mean, you put out product before, this is the first full-length material. And there's a lot of magic happening here. We're going to go inside and do something.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it. Tell me about the new record.
Well, the new record's called The Fall. And I called it that because I just seemed to notice that theme came up in a few songs. And after I was listening to the lyrics and I mentioned the fall, which kind of represents in life, everyone has those the down moments, and even one particular defining down moment, one that really is like kind of builds you up. Once you get out of that, it makes you the person who you are. Life defines you that way. You're defined not by when you fall down, but how you deal with it and how you get back up.
Bullets and lovers know this ain't living. Can I run and hide? Stay inside my mind. This ain't living. Do you recall? Do you ever think about the voice of some people and all that can define the time? You'd see I'm a gold mine. Everybody's trying to find some place of time, but it seems that we be falling behind. Don't check the map, don't read the sign. Put a little bit more wine. Don't live and give your free and take what is mine. But there's a cost, you will get lost, and you recognize this a loss. Up or high, so only have until the day that you die. Bullets and lovers know this ain't living.
Tell us about some of the songs.
Well, we got this one. We got "Go On With Your Bad Self." It's something that I used to, say to my friends, like, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, go on with your bad self.
And that's so James Brown-esque. Go on with your bad self. He ordered one of his musicians at one point in a song, the solo, "Go On With Your Bad Self." What's that song like?
Well, that's it's a bit of a cliche. It's when you're down and out, when your faith is thin, when you're down, basically. What do you got to do? You got to go on with your bad self. So it's an inspirational song. It's not a subject that we haven't heard before, but I wanted to put a twist on it and make it a little bit different. I think it's the kind of subject matter that you can't really have too much of.
When you're down and out, and your faith is thin, been beat up and pushed down, and you wanna give in. If your head is full of questions and you don't know what to do, I got an answer for you. Angel of mercy in flight, don't know if this is wrong, if it's right. Voices from heaven ignite.
you. This is my strong advice for you. Go on with your bad self and just don't go soul. I know how it feels when you're all alone. You can't cry in the spotlight, so you make the darkness your home. So go on and go on and go on with your bad self.
What else do you have on there?
There's Alive, which that's a song that deals with abuse and secrecy, basically. So and that's a theme also on the album in general, is the keeping of secrets, and that can be a very harmful thing to the self and also to the larger community around.
This is the thing that happened. The secret was in so long ago. Deep down. It's bigger from me, so I don't make it wonder and spit it out. This thing makes me want to scream and shout out. No, it's a lonely head ride. Question for sorry. What am I waiting for? In the world, I wanna be alone. Hey, question for sorry. What am I waiting for? In the world, gonna need to be alone. Hey.
I like to call this a rock album. You know, there's so many different subcategories. You can call it alternative, you can call it indie rock. There's all these things, but you know what? In the end of the day, these kind of titles and pigeonholes shift anyways. So they change their meaning, and one thing that hasn't changed is rock.
Now the fall, it's not by coincidence that the album is coming out in the fall, and people will have the opportunity to catch you live and to meet you, meet and greet, and get the autographs and pick up the album. You know, essentially come see what the SuLE experience is about. It's always a pleasure. It's beautiful music. I can't wait to look forward to it. You've been blessed with a gift, and now you're blessing the music lovers with that gift and the privilege to hear it. I wish you all the best. Thank you. SuLE, fall.
Walk up to me closely. I wanna know, what did you say? Brush past my left shoulder. I wanna know where you were today. Don't talk to me lately. I wanna know what's got into you. You're giving me the cold shoulder.